Hey everybody, Panda here. Still a little bit under the weather, but I'm here to bring you To Love Through Darkness OVA 2. I did it for the first OVA, which was which was uncensored, so this one came to a shock to me as these guys said, okay, this one's gonna be uncensored. Let's put loads of tits in it. We're gonna have all kinds of different tits, small tits, big tits, round tits, square tits, every kind of tit you can imagine. That is what they were trying to go for in this OVA. And my God, I was blinded. I was like, so many boobs, I can't see. It was so bad. Like, the amount of tits were in this. Honestly, they were just waiting for this moment. Like, where the freaking fog does not arrive. Like, and it was like split up into three sections. The first one, which was very disturbing, was like they had to check. I think it was from Moto. There was a skunk that could turn people young, and like Rito and Kotoga meet up, and they're searching around, and it's a bit like, I mean, at first we did get a bit of Kotoga's boobs, so I was like, but then they turn into kids though. When they turn into kids, and there's all this sort of, I don't want to see child porn, I don't want to see some freaking disturbing stuff like that. Like, I know it's a harem, but come, I don't want to see 8-year-olds freaking trying to feel the bush. Like, you know, that's just something you just don't want to see. And then even as well, like, there was a bit with Kotogawa where she was having sort of like what could have happened if Rito was different. If you remember from like episode 6, I think it was episode 6 or 3, where she was like sort of confessing to Rito and saying like, if you don't touch anyone else again, you can do that. She was imagining like getting pregnant, having sex with Rito, and like becoming part of the family. And there was a time in like Kotogawa's past where she tried to get this cat, but this boy got it, and turned out it was Rito with his Mikan. And I sort of remember, because like Kotogawa has always been, you know, leaderish, bossy, and that sort of like led to her own demise in a way, I guess you can say. But then we decided, like after that bit, we decided to go with more small tits. As we went to Nana's part, which I was like Nana was like talking to Rito saying, "Hey, do you hate small boobs?" He's like, "What?" It's like, "Do you hate small boobs?" And he's like, and it's like, they're like, randomly she lifts her top off. Although we got a beautiful scene of what's her name? Yami's doctor slash mother. Oh, she looked fine. Like, she looked fine. I'm telling you that. And then we got Nana. She got no freaking. I mean, I know she's like, what? Like, I don't really care for Nana either. Like, so I didn't really need to see any of that. It turned out Momo and Nana swapped bodies with Switch Kun, the invention, and that it was basically Momo in Nana's body, using her slutty ways as usual. And then the last part, which probably was the most freaking scariest part, was when Rito smelled this flower that changed his personality into a giant pervert. And he like went into Lala's room and said, "Give me all these adventures." He got the site wall that lets people see everyone naked. And he asked Lala to do these poses and stuff. And I was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere good. We're getting to a good part here. Like, because everyone knows Lala is my favourite harem character. And to finally see she's got some action, if it's only just 2 minutes, fucking fine by me. But then he goes into school and he literally just runs out. That is my phone going off, actually, everyone. So I was just literally just turn that off there. I'm sorry for that. Like, he freaking just runs to school and he starts screaming. Like, and he sees all these boobs everywhere. He sees every character with the tits out, basically, because he's still got the glasses on. And I swear to God, this is probably the most tits I've ever seen in my life. I thought like I saw a majority of it from like all the series I've watched, But in an anime, this is probably the biggest amount of tits I've ever seen. And then Eden as well, he's like, oh, fuck it, I'll go for the ultimate goal. I'll go the Sirenji. And luckily, Momo managed to, like, break her out of there by having, like, something. Overall, the OVA was a lot more detailed than the first one, but I think the first one had the shock factor to it. This one just had tits everywhere to, like, make it better, I guess. But let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this. Like I said, I like to love through darkness and boobs. So thank you very much for watching. With a strap like panda. Sign out. I'll see you next time. Be all.